Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we are going to create another accordion which can be used with the frequently asked questions section, and we are going to use HTML, CSS and JavaScript for this. So before moving any further, you can have a look at the accordion. It's a pretty simple and neat. The links are there with a plus symbol. When we click on it, the plus becomes a minus, and also you can notice that it is a multi-level accordion, or it is an accordion inside an accordion. So that depends upon you. If you want to have the accordion like this, you can have it, or otherwise you can just have a simple accordion with a link and the related text. You don't have to have all the different levels if you just want to keep it simple. Alright, and if you want to use these icons, you can download them from the description of this video. The link is in the description. Click on the link and download these icons, or if you want to use some other icons, you are free to do so. If you have downloaded the icons, then just create a simple text document in the folder, rename it to accordion.html. Alright, then open it in the text editor. Start with the HTML tag. You can fill in the title if you want, then get inside the body and start with the div. Let's have the class container, since this div is going to contain the entire content. Alright, then get inside again and create another div. Then class bg-blue. This class is going to add the blue color to the title section. Space py-2. This class is going to add 2 rem of padding along the y-axis, or 2 rem of padding on the top and the bottom. Space px-10. This class is going to add 10 rem of padding along the x-axis. Alright, then get inside and define the title. Alright, then get outside the div and let's start with the UL tag, that is the unordered list tag, and within this UL tag we are going to define the accordion. So let's have class px-10, then id FAQ accordion. Alright, I have given this 10 rem of padding on the left and right so that the accordion begins at the same indent as that of the text or as that of the title. Alright, then create a li tag, and within the li create a button tag, class accordion. Then get inside the button tag and create a span tag and class icon. We are going to use this span tag to add the plus or minus icon. Then in the text part, you can write the name of the accordion or the heading or title. Let's get back to the browser. Alright, we have the first one. Then get below it and create another UL tag. Then class px-4 space d-none. px-4 will add 4 rem of padding on the left and right. We are doing this to create indent or to leave some space on the left just to make it look better. And d-none will make sure that this part is hidden or it is not displayed until the accordion order is clicked. Alright, then get inside and create li tag. And inside the li tag create the button tag, just as we have done with the first level. Alright, so this is the second level of accordion. The first level is defining the order. Let me just write some comments so that you can understand. Alright, let's see in the browser. Now let's add the content to the accordion. For that, define a div and class accordion-content space px-4. You can see that starting from the first accordion order, the next one is leaving indent or a little space before starting, and then the content within it is also leaving some space. So for this we are using the px-4. Anyways, let me copy the content. Alright. So this is the basic structure that we are going to follow for the rest of the accordions. An accordion is going to start with a button tag, and this button is going to define the link or the heading of the accordion. Below the button we are going to have the div which will define the content for the accordion, and this div is going to stay hidden until we click on the button. So to create more accordions we just have to copy this entire li tag. Or if you want to have a third level of accordion the way I am having in the example page, then create a li and create a button tag just as we have done. And then let's start with the third level. Each level starts with a ul tag. Alright. Then within the ul, you can paste this entire li tag which is defining one entire accordion. You can see which li tag I am talking about. It is under the second level. Alright. Then paste it completely. Alright. And if you want you can change the text. You can see that in the browser. First level is the order, then the second level is the shopping, then the third level is how can I change my shipping address. Alright. So this was the third level. If you want to add some more third levels, you can just copy this entire li, paste it few more times and change the text. You can have more li tags. We use break tag to add new line. Pretty simple. So this contained the second level as well as the third level. Now let's just define a first level as well. To define that, let's minimize everything first. Inside the UL, minimize the first li tag. Alright. Then get below it and create a new li tag. Within this li tag, create a button. Then below this button, we are not going to create another UL since we don't want any levels under this. We just want to have the content below it. So because of that, we are just going to define the button, and below the button, we are going to have the content. That is it. Alright. If you want to have more levels, you can have more levels. I'm just trying to make the video short. So if you want to have more text, like I am having in the example page, you are free to do so. Alright, then we need to move to the CSS. So quickly get back to the place where you have defined the HTML file and create a new text document. Rename it to style.css. Then open it in the text editor. Then add the link to that external CSS style sheet in the head section. Alright, now let's just start with the basic formattings. Alright, now in the body, let's remove all the margin. Then let's define the bg-blue. Alright, let's refer to the h1 tag. Alright, let's make the text white. And also let's define the py-2. Alright, in the same way, let's define the rest of the padding classes. Alright, let's start with the accordion now. And since the accordion is inside the div which has an ID FAQ fac-accordion, so let's use it. Space dot accordion. Make the background color white. And let's give it a font color. Add some padding as well. And width 100%. This is going to refer to the button because the button tag is having the class accordion. Alright. Let's left align the text and also remove the border. Alright. And now let's remove the outline as well. And if you want, you can change the font as you wish. And add a little transition effect. Now let's define the hovering effect on the button. And while hovering, we want the font color to turn black and have a background a little gray. Alright. Now let's define the icons. These are the plus minus icons that we want next to the link or next to the accordion. Position relative and background, URL img / hollow-plus.png. Make sure you write the correct name or else the icons will not be visible. Then let's define a height and width. And display inline block so that the icons are not taking the entire row. Alright. The text is at the bottom. It should be in the middle of the line. So let's use some flex properties to get that. Display flex and align items center. This will align the button in the center vertically. Alright. And now let's define the hovering effect on the button. And in the hovering effect, we want the icon to turn black, but with the same sign. That is, if the icon is plus and when we hover it, we just want it to turn black, but with the plus sign. So let's do that. Alright. Now let's change the icons for the active mode. And this active class is going to be added by the JavaScript. And since we have not written the JavaScript yet, so don't get confused. This active class will be added to the button. And after the active class is added, we want the icon to turn minus. Alright. And similarly in the hovering effect, we want it to remain minus but with a black background. Alright. Now we can style the accordion content, and also we have to make them hidden by default. And we can add a line at the bottom of each of the links. So for that we can use the li tag. Alright. And if you notice, there is two lines above the last accordion, that is above how do I activate my account, there are two lines. One line is because of the li which is containing the order. Second line is because of the li which is containing what is the accumulated shipping fee for. So because of these reasons, there is two lines, so we can add some space between these two lines. And since that li is the last child, so we can add some margin. That is going to differentiate between the two lines. You can now observe that. Alright. Now let's just hide all the content so that we can display them only when the accordion is clicked. Quickly get back to the place where we have defined the CSS and the HTML and create a new simple text document and rename it to accordion.js. Now to make this JavaScript accessible to our HTML page, we need to write a script in our HTML page. So quickly scroll to the bottom of the page and right before the closing of the body tag, create a script. And in the source, accordion.js. Alright. Then get into the JavaScript and let's start with defining a variable acc document.getElements by class name within bracket within double inverted commas accordion. So this variable is going to get all the elements which has this class accordion, and all the button tags are having this class accordion. So in effect all the buttons will be selected. And let's define a temporary variable I. Let's start a for loop I equals 0. I is less than acc.length. Semicolon I plus plus. So this I is going to run once for each of the element that are having the class accordion. So if we are having 5 elements with the class accordion, then this I is going to run for 5 times. Alright. Then acc within square brackets I dot add event listener, open bracket within double quote, click function, and let's define the function here as well. And in this function we are going to toggle between adding and removing the dot active class to show or to highlight which accordion is active. So using the add event listener procedure, we have added an event to all the elements which are having the class accordion, and the event is click. So which means if any one of the element which is having the class is clicked, then this function is going to be executed, and this function is going to add or remove the active class to the button as well as to the next sibling of the button, which is the content. So in effect, the button as well as the content will be visible. Alright, I think I might have misspelled the name of the icon, that is why it is not getting visible. Let me just check. Alright, here where we have defined the icon for the active accordions, I have made a mistake. It should be hollow hyphen minus and not hollow dot minus. You can make the correction, and now everything is perfect. And also let me just add some padding to this accordion content, the first level. Alright. So before wrapping up, if you want to create this kind of text hovering effect, there is a video which I have already posted. The link is in the description. You can follow that video and create this kind of text hovering effect for yourself. But anyways, we are finished for this video. And yeah, if you like the video, please don't forget to hit like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.